Hi and welcome back. I'm Sasha Reinke, your mindset coach and master healer. And today we're going to do what is called, or what I lovingly refer to as, an Ascension breathing technique. Now, this breathing technique involves breathing calmly and steadily, but it also involves visualization. And if you feel like you can't visualize or you've had a hard time visualizing, visualization is literally just watching a movie in your brain. So if it's easier to watch yourself and disassociate from the actual visualization, some people will say they have a hard time visualizing. If it's easier, you watch yourself doing the visualization. That is 1 degree of separation or 1 degree of disassociation. When you disassociate, you're actually removing yourself from the emotion of the situation. And sometimes it's easier for people to watch themselves doing an activity in their mind, like they're watching a movie, than to just come up with a visual in their head. So whatever makes sense for you, but I encourage you to do this. So literally what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to close our eyes. We're going to breathe in through our nostril. We're going to take our tongue and we're going to point it downward towards the bottom of our teeth. We want our energy to flow down and around and up. Where you point your tongue is where your energy will be directed. So point your tongue down behind the back of your teeth, just like that. You're going to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. We're going to do this sort of at a rapid pace because we want to oxygenate the brain. So when we oxygenate the brain, you may feel slightly dizzy. You may feel sort of a euphoria feeling. If you are driving, don't do this while driving. But if you are able to, sit down or just stand with your eyes closed and just enjoy the moment. If you need to lie down, that's totally okay. We're going to do some rapid breathing with our diaphragm. We're going to breathe in again, in through our nose, out through our mouth, rapidly 3 times while visualizing a glowing light coming down like a halo. So if you think of the classic angels who have their hands in prayer and they've got their wings spread out and they have a beautiful glowing golden halo right above their head, that is basically the visual that you can think of yourself. You don't have to have your hands in prayer. You don't have to have wings. But the idea is to stimulate this circle above your head. This is your ascension point. So your ascension point is going to connect all of your chakras, your body alignment, your body's an antenna. You're a giant antenna. And this is metaphysics as well. So this isn't just woo-woo. You are literally an electromagnetic battery. You're going to stimulate that battery and you're going to allow that battery to basically expand above your head into your ascension point and connect you to your higher source element, your 5th dimensional self, your higher self, your source energy, your God, whatever you believe in as your higher celestial being or a God or whatnot, whatever makes sense for you, we are going to connect to that. And this halo, basically, that we are creating is your ascension point, is sort of this seat or the space that opens, that allows the information and the energy to flow between you and that higher sentient self or being. So when you do this, it's not scary, it's not hard. It's a very beautiful and cathartic sort of healing experience. So definitely do this while you have some concentrated time. So what you're going to go ahead and do is just, if you want to put your hands in prayer, or if you just want to lay them out, that's okay, whatever makes sense. You're going to close your eyes. We're going to do some deep breathing. And you're going to do deep breathing to the point where you feel your abdomen moving in and out. So like that, okay? So you're going to use your diaphragm. You're going to use your diaphragm to really push the air in and push the air out, okay? So active diaphragm. So we're going to take a deep breath in, hold it, breathe out, and really feel your diaphragm. If you want to put your hands right underneath your rib cage, you'll feel your diaphragm as you breathe in. Your belly should expand, and as you breathe out, your belly should contract or kind of suck back in. So that is your diaphragm moving air in and out of your lungs. So we're going to do some rapid breathing, all right? Are you ready? As you do the breathing technique, we're just going to first focus on the breathing, then we'll add the visualization next, okay? So first, breathe in. Okay, that's how it's done. So you breathe in, pretty sharp, fast breath. Breathe out, pretty sharp, fast breath. Tongue pointed to the back of your teeth. So breathe in, breathe out. All right, so we're cleaning our lungs with oxygen. We're getting a bunch of fresh oxygen in there. We're getting the carbon monoxide to push out. We're expanding our lungs. We're actually getting a higher oxygenated bloodstream and therefore bringing more oxygen to the brain. Again, you might feel some euphoria or some wooziness or some little bit of like happy dizziness. That's okay. That's the oxygen going to your brain. So after we do this, we're going to do breaths of 5, just like I showed you. After we do this, we're going to start to, we'll close our eyes in a second. If it's easier to do it, if you're just focusing on a focus point, that's okay. And just imagine that halo above your head. You can also close your eyes and visualize a halo above your head, or you can just close your eyes and see yourself watching a movie of yourself doing this exercise. Okay? So breathe in. All right, did you see the halo? You want to see your halo. So we're going to do that again. We're going to do this 3 times in a row, okay? So if you need to take a pause between each set, that is okay. I highly encourage you to work up to this. If you haven't done breathing techniques or any kind of breathing exercise in the past, this may feel very strange for you and it may feel a little dizzying or disorienting. That's okay. This is a little bit more of an advanced breathing technique, but you know what? It's worth it. So learn this. It's really, really worth it. All right, we're going to do a set of 3 now. Ready? Okay. I lost count there. All right, again. And third time. All right, so you should be feeling this wonderful sort of euphoric, like extra oxygenated body. That is wonderful. That is your goal. Now, if you want to keep doing it, you can do sets of 3 and then take a break, and then sets of 3 again and take a break, or you could do 5 and a break, 5 and a break. I encourage you to do this at least 3 to 4 times. If you're doing sets of 3, at least 5 times. If you're doing sets of 5, at least 3 times. So kind of flip them. If, you know, I wouldn't say keep doing this for a half hour to an hour unless you are an experienced experience in breath work, or you have a lot of time in your hands and you don't have any interruptions and you have time to rest during each interval so that you don't get dizzy. Don't get up right away after this because your brain is filled with oxygen and we're not used to that as a species. So you might feel a little wobbly or fall over, and that is totally normal. If at any point you feel like you're going to pass out, just stop the exercise, breathe normally, breathe naturally, and just calm. This is, again, your ascension exercise. So the goal is to open up that halo and communicate, create that beautiful golden bridge between yourself, your antenna, and your higher source energy. So I encourage you to do this. Write down comments below if you tried it, what you thought of it, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks.